Well, good morning Internet, here we are. Well, we have ourselves another day ahead of us. Today we leave Lethbridge, and yeah, welcome to our vlog, so here we go. Well, yesterday I didn't vlog, just kind of took the day off from vlogging. However, I did go and see the Fort Whoop-Up.
In the first place, I was born in Montreal on the 28th day of December in the year 1832, so that I will be 78 years old on the 29th of December next. I left home on the 29th of April in the year of 1848 in a bark canoe for the HBC Company for the term of 5 years as an apprentice boat builder at the big sum of £10 per year. I arrived at Edmonton in October of the same year.
As well as went and seen the Galt Museum. I'm glad I had the discount because it would have been a little bit disappointing otherwise. However, whenever you have the chance to learn about the history of the area and some of its more famous residents and such, I guess it's never really a disappointment. It's kind of, I don't know, I was expecting something a little more elaborate, especially for a town with 90,000 people in it, right? But I guess it is what it is. Maybe I'm missing a third museum somewhere. Maybe I wasn't told about the third museum. Whatever, right? Well, there is a town about 16 minutes away from where I am right now that has what they call birds of prey exhibit. Now, according to the internet, what I've read on my phone here, it sort of sounds like it's more geared toward children in terms of, feeding the ducks, or the baby owlets, or maybe a hawk. And it's kind of a non-profit per se kind of charity thing where they take injured animals, rehab them, and then release them back into the wild. So I think the admission there too is a little bit pricey, people say, but if it's for a good cause, it's for a good cause. So after that, I have 11 more stops before I reach the city of Medicine Hat. And for some odd reason, once again, in Medicine Hat, I can't seem to bring up museums. There's a museum about pottery and clay and stuff. I'm not quite sure if that is appealing to me or not. So it's only an hour and 5 minutes as the crow flies to Medicine Hat. But as I'm gonna drive, it's probably going to be closer to 2.5 to 3 hours. So I'm trying to decide if I want to stop in Medicine Hat for the night, or if I want to keep on going another probably half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour to Brooks as I drive, with sightseeing and stuff, to get to Brooks, which then is that much closer to my destination that I really want to go to, of Drumheller. So we'll have to see how things go, have to see how the day unfolds. I know I have 2 hours, well, probably only an hour and a half now before I have to check out. I still got one more shower token, and I really haven't had breakfast, so I'll probably make me a coffee, probably have me some cereal, because I had big plans this morning of getting up and making bacon and eggs. However, 8 o'clock rolled around and I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I had a little bit of trouble falling asleep last night. I'm not sure if it was the cup of coffee I had after lunch yesterday, or just a lot of things on my mind. I know I'm on vacation and I shouldn't be thinking about things, but before I left, what it's been here almost 3 weeks ago. In fact, it would have been probably 3 to 4 weeks ago. I went down to a shop in town, dropped off some instructions for Dad's memorial plaque, and they told me 3 to 5 days. And well, the 3 to 5 days came, and they never called me before the end of the month, before I left. So I left on vacation because, well, whatever, right? And as Father's Day approaches, it's kind of on the back of my mind with this this memorial plaque thing. And as the days have gone by, there's been no phone calls, no nothing. So given the service that I've had from other businesses in that wonderful town that I live in, it wouldn't be surprising if they just, what I mean, did wonderful artwork but very poor execution, you know what I mean, because... So I'm trying not to worry about it, but at the same time trying to have a backup plan to go possibly try in the city in Edmonton for a shop, because the shops around town didn't really seem to be interested in my work, my money or my job. The other shop, one shop didn't really want to do it. The other shop, the job wasn't big enough for their effort. So it's like, okay, well, have fun. You know what I mean? Obviously, you don't need the money. And the third shop, well, it was mainly specialized in, like, their advertising is like welding decks and truck accessories and things like that. So I thought, well, with their machinery, with their maybe they'd be more interested in making something like that. And like I said, their artwork, their design on the computer was excellent, was beautiful, was more than I ever could have asked for, more than I did ask for. However, unless I get this plaque in my hands in the next probably 2 to 3 weeks, their execution is very, very poor, and I'm very, very disappointed. I don't know. I don't know why businesses have to be that way, be this way, or like, it's not like I'm a demanding customer that said things have to be this way, have to be that way. You know, has to be made out of stainless steel or made out of vibranium or, you know, whatever, right? And I just went in there and I gave them a couple lines of text, and I wanted a simple rectangle plate. Just a rectangle plate. And I was going to allow that rectangle plate over the 3 weeks to a month that I'm gone to rust up. And oh yeah, it would have rusted up good when I was gone, because we've had lots of rain and other things back home. Plus I would have given a little bit of dousing of other things to make it rust a little faster. And when I got back, I would have installed it and all would have been fine. But I don't know, whatever, you know. I've mentioned it in other vlogs about the lift kit and the Line X and buying trucks and buying toppers, buying electronics and stuff, and I don't know, just I don't know, maybe I need to be more flashy when I walk in. Maybe I need to flash a big wad of cash to show these goofs that I'm serious about the product, about their service, or you know, my 2017 GMC Sierra would have been Line X completely. I was serious. I had the cash in hand that day that I walked in, and he still hasn't got back to me with a quote, and it's been the best part of 2 years. You know, I wanted that truck Line X the day I brought it home, basically, and yeah, it kind of worked out, like I mentioned there in another vlog, for the resale purposes, because it wasn't overly customized, but, you know, whatever, right? But pretty much, guys, just debating if I want to have a shower or if I want to have breakfast and hit the road. These showers are nice and hot here. It'd be a great way to start the day, to unwind a bit before the day. It is what it is, and, well, we'll see y'all from the road.